We've made it to our standing pose section, so go ahead and stand up. And we will be doing 2 different kinds of lunges with some balance poses, and maybe I'll throw in an arm balance in the end just for fun. So the first thing we're going to start with is stepping at the top of the mat like we usually do. And we'll do several styles of lunges, like I said, and get our lower body and everything just warm, heated up, so that when we stretch in seated poses, we'll feel awesome. So we're going to start with our right leg forward and step your left leg back. Bring your hands to the floor into a low lunge. Palms on the ground. Good. This is our low lunge. So you're pressing through the back heel, lengthening the back leg. And anytime you're in a lunge with the back heel lifted, you could take the knee down. Anytime. I promise. Anytime. So you can modify it that way. Modifying and intensifying is not worse or better. It's not good or bad. They're just different ways, and what you need might be a little bit different than anyone else. So take a few deep breaths in this low lunge. Notice how you feel. Get lighter in the fingertips, but your chest and thigh are still together. Then reach the arms up, so you're in a high lunge, high crescent lunge. Awesome. So everything stacked, shoulders underneath the hips. Feel this tilt a little bit, your pelvis tilt a little bit, so you're really feeling the front of the back leg, and your front leg's super strong. Crescent lunge. And I know you're already feeling it, because I am. And if I'm feeling it, you're feeling it. Okay, hands come down, moving on to a balance pose. Bend the back leg, lift off to warrior 3. The hands start behind or reaching back, because it's just easier that way, simpler that way. So you can start with the toe on the ground and then head anywhere where the body is flat from the head to the back foot and the hip doesn't start to open. So you keep that left hip, whoops, rolling down, internally rotating to warrior 3. Step back, bending that front knee, step back into a lunge. Reach up and spin the back heel down. We've done warrior 1 through our sun salutation, so we won't stay here long. So warrior 1 heads to warrior 2. Open the arms. So your back heel for warrior 2, because the hips are open, we can spread the legs wider. And then move that front foot more towards the middle, so we've got this straight line from front heel to back arch. Reach out long. And one thing I see people doing a lot is just looking around. We're going to find our focus right at the front of that front middle finger, like the tip of the middle finger, and just hold that gaze there. Bend deeper into that right knee, squeeze the legs together, and squeeze, zipper up your abs, your rib cage, and soften your shoulders. From warrior 2, flip that front palm, reach up, reverse warrior. Don't change the legs, left hand down the back leg. And back to warrior 2. Take your elbow to your thigh, right elbow down, bend deeper. Left arm extends either straight up or if it's extending forward, keeping that straight line from fingers to left heel, and your palm internally rotates towards the floor. Gaze goes up, looking at the elbow or the hand. Lift back up to warrior 2. Straighten the front leg. And our legs are a little wide here, so take that back foot, left foot, heel toed in. Hips more forward, shoulders to the side, open the arms, triangle pose. Reach way forward. Right hand comes down towards the foot or the floor. Left hand goes straight up. Keep pressing the upper body back in line with the legs. And what's stopping you from getting down is probably that left hamstring. So you can always stay up high. The sides of your waist, both of them are extending forward. Finding extension. So not a side bend. Kind of feels like a back bend and a twist. But it's none of those, so we're just extending through our spine and waist. Okay, here's a little challenge for you. Look down, bend the front knee, hop forward or walk forward, this time in open balance pose, half moon pose. So externally rotating left leg up high and right hand towards the floor. This can be up here as long as your body's open, and really extend through your limbs. So don't get lazy with it, that's not cool. So we extend and reach. and actually engage your body. Okay, step back into a lunge, warrior two. Then hands cartwheel down to the floor. Step back to downward facing dog. You feel the difference already from one side to the other. Good, you should. So we're gonna we're gonna get to the other side. So, walk your feet forward, then step your right foot back into a low lunge. Then press those hips down. Fingertips on the ground. Good, from your low lunge, lift the arms up. You can crawl up, you can reach up. Crescent lunge. Gaze stays forward, shoulders stay soft, back leg strong. Engage your abs. We've already done the core warm-ups, so we should feel strong in our midsection to keep us stable in this lunge. Your hands come down, sweep them forward, bend the back knee and lift off to warrior three, straightening the legs as you lift the back leg. Keep all 5 toes of the right foot, the back foot down, pointing to the floor. Okay, step back into a lunge, very soft, gentle landing. Reach up, then open, well, from warrior one, back heel spins to the floor. Open to warrior two. Adjust so the back foot maybe is farther away from you. Squeezing the legs together and reach. Shoulder roll if your shoulders feel any tension. Bend a little deeper if you can. Usually we always can. Keep your gaze forward at the left hand. Left hand flips, reverse warrior. Right hand is soft down the back leg. You're reaching up high, not trying to go into a crazy back bend, but reaching high and lengthening while keeping the legs low. Okay, back to warrior two. Take your elbow to your thigh, light in the elbow, right arm straight up or reach it overhead. Palm facing the floor. Bend deeper into the left knee to get those hips down. Look up. You come back to warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Back foot comes in a foot or so. Reach way forward. Left hand down to the foot, floor, thigh, knee, doesn't matter. Right hand straight up. Then look up towards the right hand, pressing the upper body back. Okay, look down. Let's try that half moon balance pose. Left hand comes forward, bend the front knee, lift the back leg, open up wide like you're a star and you're vibrating through every area of your body. Think of like an explosion, except you're still. All right, step back into warrior two. Hands come down to the floor, step back to downward facing dog. Awesome job with our standing poses. Let's just walk our feet forward into a squat. So I'm going to add on something just for fun. So you're in this low squat, just for fun, like I said. I'm going to turn to the side. And squat might not be super comfortable, so you can stay upright a little bit. Working on crow pose, arm balance, because we can. We're all energized, ready to go, hips are open. Palms on the floor about shoulder distance. Lean forward, bending the elbows. Look way forward. That's the key, is looking forward. Lean forward, knees on the elbows or triceps. Lift your toes. And then try to hold that for a little while. If you want, you can place a pillow right by where your head would go if you think you're going to land on your head. Place it more forward. So if you fall, it should be a forward nose dive rather than a head plant. And then play with that. Use it as a little party trick. That was Bakasana or crow or crane pose, lots of different names. Usually you'll hear that as crow pose, this little lifted leg thing. That's all we have for standing poses today. Whew. In fact, give it a forward fold, that might be good. Shake out the legs a little bit. Bend your knees and roll yourself up. Nice job. Now that's all we have for standing poses. We're heading to our final poses. Tomorrow is seated poses. So go ahead and practice anything leading up to what we've done right now. Have a super awesome day, and I'll see you back again tomorrow.